Guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with at the rate Medico Noshin Khan. Thanks for your love and support you shown me at my previous video. Please keep supporting me. This will help me a lot, and also this will help to you. And don't forget to turn this red subscribe button into the gray subscribe button. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So as you can see in my thumbnail, today's thumbnail is how to make the effective notes if you are doing MBBS abroad first year. See, what is the myth that if you are doing MBBS abroad, you don't have to what Indians personally felt. Actually, this video is for everyone. From whomever country they belong, they can follow this in case of their note making. That's why I took the English language, because this is a common language which everyone follows. So what is the myth in Indian countries, in India, that if you are doing MBBS abroad, you don't have to study that much. You are very much lenient with the 6 year of your course time, and you don't pay that much attention to your MBBS knowledge. You just took it as a degree. So friend, believe me, this is only a myth. I saw many of the students who came back from their respective educational countries and did very great in their native countries. So please don't go in this shit. Don't hear at all. You have to be confident. If you choose MBBS abroad, be with it and be confident that you can come back, you can qualify your next exam, and you can become a very great doctor. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First question which arose in my mind is, why note making is too much important for us? So note making is too much important for us because when we have to give the exam, at the time the written revision is very much important. You cannot do this that if you studied something 2 or 3 months earlier, like we have to give the next exam. If you have to give the exams and you studied something 6 years ago, you cannot recall it, you cannot retain it in your head, in your mind. Actually our mind take the new things, and if you will not revise it, if you will not go to the rewind, it will be very much fresh with the new things you studied and the new things you are doing. You will not be able to be stuck at that previous 6 years old lecture. So as everybody has its own individuality, everybody has its own way of making the notes. Every single person can try to make their notes in a different way, because way of understanding is very different for every single individual. So you cannot say a only single method which is very much correct for everyone, but you can be go mota moti kind of things which can be an effective and ideal kind of notes. As here there are there are basically four types of note making. They are visuality, auditory, read, and kinesthetic. In visuality, you remember you remember the things by looking at them. Like if you have to study about the you have to study about the middle ear. If you will write all the things in your notebook, if you will note it, you will be not be able to read it. But if you will distribute it on the basis of tabulatic form, if you will do in tables, it will be more effective. So in visual learning, what you can do is understand with the help of visual presentation. You can draw pictures, you can draw the diagrammatic views, you can draw graphs, maps, charts, those things which you can see. And the most important thing is using different colors of pen. Look, if I will show you my notes, if I will tell you to please read this, it will be not that much interesting for you. But if I will tell, read this and memorize it, it will retain in your memory, because you saw the colors, you saw the bulletins, you saw the headlines, you saw the subtitles, everything you saw. So it will be retained in your mind. And the most important thing, whenever you are going to make your notes, the first thing which you have to do is you have to make a index. So as you know, we are MBBS student, so we have not the chapters like which will finish in 4 to 5 pages. It can take 20 pages, it can take 30 pages. So for that, what you have to do is you have to make an index like this. Like in point 1, you can take skeletal muscle. In point 1.1, because I wrote under this, so I will take the subheading 1.1, I wrote function. At point 2, as you can see, I wrote types of muscle. So in types of muscle, 2.1 cardiac muscle. So it is so if I will talk about the function of the cardiac muscle, it will come under the point 2.1 point A. So you have to very much clear with the heading, subheading, title and bulletins, and you have to distribute all your notes point wise and in the tabular form, as I did. As you can see, if I will show you the auxiliary apparatus of my previous note, believe me, you are not going to learn through it after reading 2 or 3 times, but this, I think you can learn it just in one reading. So make an effective note, and proper division of content is very much important. And never forget to make a index in front of every chapter whichever you are going to start. So why visual learning is very much important at the time of reading. When you will read something, where as you can take the example, as if I have to say, I saw green color yesterday, I saw green color combo with a white color combo yesterday. So as I'm recalling the color. I cannot recall if I am having 5 things of the same texture, I cannot recall. But if I am having 2 things of different texture, I can differentiate between them, I can recall between them. So and coming to the next, that is auditory learning. Auditory learning, as you know, today's generation is really very much smart. Everyone is using smartphone, as we all are MBBS students, so it is compulsion for us. You can record your own lectures, because very much important point is this: you have to always be with your own notes. As many students of MBBS follow prep ladder and marrow, they will provide you notes of themselves, prep ladder and marrow, but you have to make your notes after their notes. You have to be specific with your own notes, because your thinking, your way of recalling the things, your way of revealing things is really very different. Everybody has its own individual personality, so never forget to make your own notes. So in auditory, you can do the group discussion. As your 2 or 3 friends sitting in a room, you can do the group discussion. You can record everything whatever you have to study. You can take your mobile in front of you, and you can record a lecture of yourself. So after 5 to 6 years, whenever you want to recall it for your next exam, you can just took that video, and this will be very much helpful for you. And also what you can do is self audio notes. While you are traveling somewhere, while you are doing something, you can have with this self audio notes. And the third one is read and write. Read, reread. What happens with me personally, what happens if I have to write any kind of notes, I will always be with some space, because I know very well about myself. Whenever and it's not just about myself, it's about all of us. When you will read anything, you will every time when you will read, you will get a new bulletin from it, you will get a new information from that. So you have to add all these things whatever you read. So please be with some spaces, whatever you are reading or writing. In case of writing, rewriting is a very important method. Rewriting is a very important step. You cannot skip it. Whenever I am going to study something new, I will have some new information, and when I will write and rewrite, then I will also have some other new topics to write and new subheadings to rewrite in that. So please be with the spaces all the times. As what I added in this, I add note here, because I know when I will reread this, I will get some new information and I will add them here. So if I'm studying about the fascia, I want to include all the features of the fascia here. I don't want to go to the next page. Information of fascia will be completed here. Fourth one, which is most important, is kinesthetic learning. Kinesthetic learning is a type of learning by which you can learn by your physical abilities, by your physical activities. Practice with the real life. In day-to-day life, whatever you are doing is comes under the kinesthetic learning. So you don't have to record everything. Like if I am studying about the myology and I have to study about the extensor and flexor muscle, I will take the real life examples about the rectus femoris. In case of synergist and antagonist muscle, I will take rectus femoris for the example of the synergist muscle, like picking up of a cup of tea. And in case of doing the other things, I can also take the example of the physical exercises, a day-to-day life, what we do in the real life. It will be more effective for you. Kinesthetic learning. And as you know, I always remind you in every 2 to 3 minutes that you have to give next exam. The qualification ratio of the next exam is very low and you have to cross it. And it's I'm in first year. I don't know I will be able to or not, but I will try my best. And I think if I will do it from the first year, definitely I will. So you will have to be with me. You have to stay tuned with my channel. I will help you anyhow we will qualify it together, believe me. So as we are in first year and we have to make notes for the sixth year, so the note should be neat and clean. Please avoid all the mess. And the note should be unit wise. If I am studying embryology, like, then I will start from the general embryology, I will go to oogenesis, and that's how you have to move on. You cannot do this. You are studying embryology and just in a while you open the anatomy and you make the notes of the anatomy from the next page. Everything is ruined here. You have to be specific and you have to go in a proper sequence. You cannot follow a bhed chal that if my friend is studying embryology, then I have to study embryology. If he is studying physiology, then you have to study physiology. No, it's his or her own time, and now it's up to you. It's your time. So forgetted one thing in visual learning. Follow the symbolic representation while you are making notes. This is kanji method. This is a Japanese technique. Like if I have to write anything about like there is presence of nerve and vessel, I will never write presence. I will always use this symbol. As you can see, plus presence of nerve and vessels. So writing in the symbolic representation is very good kind of thing what you have to follow. Okay, so at last, when you read anything, just make a summary by your own mind, what you read and what you did in a point wise summary. You are not in school now. You don't have to be with the story. You have to be with the conclusion now. So write a summary in point wise. After that, reread it again and divide the whole topic from where you started, from where you ended. Because what happened, as if I will start studying today, And after 5 days, when I will summarize all the summary, there will be a same topic at the different places. So I will summarize all the different topics at the 5th or 6th day of my learning, and make a perfect note which I have to follow after my 6th year. In my next exam I have to follow using highlighter pen. It is a very much effective way. You cannot avoid this. Using highlighter pen of different color, like if in a main heading I have to write the subtopics, I have to write these 5 subtopics, then the 5 subtopics should be of different color, because I have to write the bulletins in that subtopics, so they should be of the different color. And divide the content into the table and graph. So basically it will become tabular representation of the graph. So you will be very much clearly able to memorize and retain the things which you will have with your 6 years of your knowledge. And also update them on the daily basis. What I told you, study any chapter for the 5 days, make note. You cannot make perfect note in once, you have to modify it day by day. Studying a chapter for the 5 days, and after 5 days summarize all the things what you have studied. You have to write the summary daily, but at the 5th day you have to summarize all the summary you have made. This can help you very much. And after that, like, as I am in Bashkir State Medical University, many other students are in different university. Every university has its favorite questions. In our next exam also there are favorite question from which topics they are going to put the question. So give stress to these topics, very much. You don't have to study all the chapters, you don't have to go all the Brahmand of the chapters. You just have to be specific with the topics, with the parts which are going to ask you in your next exam. So without wasting you much time, as I gave all your information, so if you liked my video, my information, please like, share and subscribe. And I want to speak one thing. From the next lecture I'm going to teach you embryology. So if you want to study embryology from me, hit like this video and turn this red subscribe button into gray. And thanks for your attention and stay tuned. So bye.